We need reparations, we built this mother. Gotta be employed, working for the white man is over. The government was about 100 billion for what they did to Black Wall Street. Pay attention, feel me? And all this black on black crime is silly. And all you white people that sit back is guilty. I'm trying to bring the fro back with the black leather jacket on Michael Jackson. 2019. Still ain't free. How come they painted Jesus white when he looked like me? Why do blacks around the world live in poverty? Why I'm paying taxes for the cops to follow me and bother me? Why nigga gotta hit the lottery to make it out this poverty? If it don't bother you, it bothers me. The truth is we don't own shit. You can tell Abraham Lincoln is something for all my ancestors in the grave. The truth is they never freed a slave. They just locked us up and made a wage. We're indigenous to Africa and America. What's an African American? Waking up, but we waking up 400 years of sleeping, 400 years of free labor, nigga. I should be reaching, but I'm an intellect fabricant with the copper bun. This nigga's conscious, how the fuck he going number one? Cause I'm the truth with it, let Bruce hit it. I'm a motherfucking psycho, my head got loose screws in it. I'm tired of feeling helpless, America is selfish. If we can't play Michael Jackson, mute Elvis. They about to give Cal 70 years when Harvey Weinstein been raping bitches for years. These the times that we living in, it's all coming out. And the people in power know their time's running out. And yo, God ain't playing with them. Natural disaster. He gave y'all time to set us free, now it's happening fast. But on the laptop, I'm just running through chapters. This is the aftermath after. Blacks fight back and kill all the masters. We gon' unify together, yeah, take over the act. White people OD and leaving babies in traffic. It's a problem now, wasn't a problem then. Remember the crack epidemic gave me Ritalin. Said I had ADHD and threw us all in jail. Mom's OD when I was 6. Y'all could go to hell, no wishing well. Fighting for civil rights, we civilized the nation. Y'all from the Caucasus Mountains, that's why I call Caucasians. Show you some Asians that's blacker than the Haitians. First on the planet, then we spread across the nation. Look a little deeper, Buddha got 90 dreads. Mansa Musa had a lot of bread, a lot of bread. In fact, he was the richest man ever. And they don't mention him never. Oprah a billionaire, Hope is a billionaire. You're both from the projects, why is the buildings there? We got enough wealth to resurrect the ghetto. This group economics taken to another level. We need black cops in black neighborhoods, not white cops that come from other neighborhoods. Yo, killer hysteria, waking up black America. This little Erica, don't live like little Erica. We need reparations, we built this mother. Gotta be employed, working for the white man is over. The government was about 100 billion for what they did to Black Wall Street. Pay attention, feel me? And all this black on black crime is silly. And all you white people that sit back is guilty. I'm trying to bring the fro back with the black fist, with the black leather jacket on Michael Jackson. 2019 and we still ain't free. How come they painted Jesus white when he looked like me? Why do blacks around the world live in poverty? Why I'm paying taxes for the cops to follow me and bother me? Why nigga gotta hit the lottery to make it out this poverty? If it don't bother you, it bothers me. The truth is we don't own shit. You can tell Abraham Lincoln is something for all my ancestors in the grave. The truth is they never freed a slave. They just locked us up and made a wage. We're indigenous to Africa and America. What's an African American? Waking up, but we waking up 400 years of sleeping, 400 years of free labor, nigga. I should be reaching, but I'm an intellect fabricant with the copper bun. This nigga's conscious, how the fuck he going number one? Cause I'm the truth with it, let Bruce hit it. I'm a motherfucking psycho, my head got loose screws in it. I'm tired of feeling helpless, America is selfish. If we can't play Michael Jackson, mute Elvis. They about to give Cal 70 years when Harvey Weinstein been raping bitches for years. These the times that we living in, it's all coming out. And the people in power know their time's running out. And yo, God ain't playing with them. Natural disaster. He gave y'all time to set us free, now it's happening fast. But on the laptop, I'm just running through chapters. This is the aftermath after. Blacks fight back and kill all the masters. We gon' unify together, yeah, take over the act. White people OD and leaving babies in traffic. It's a problem now, wasn't a problem then. Remember the crack epidemic gave me Ritalin. Said I had ADHD and threw us all in jail. Mom's OD when I was 6. Y'all could go to hell, no wishing well. Fighting for civil rights, we civilized the nation. Y'all from the Caucasus Mountains, that's why y'all call Caucasians. Show you some Asians that's blacker than the Haitians. First on the planet, then we spread across the nation. Look a little deeper. Buddha got naughty dreads. Master Musa had a lot of bread, a lot of bread. In fact, he was the richest man ever. And they don't mention him never. Oprah a billionaire, Hope is a billionaire. You're both from the projects, why is the buildings there? We got enough wealth to resurrect the ghetto. This group economics take it to another level. We need black cops in black neighborhoods, not white cops that come from other neighborhoods.
One more time, y'all. One more time before we get to this video.
Yo, killer hysteria, waking up black America. This little Vivica don't live like little Erica. We need reparations, we built this mother. Gotta be poor, working for the white man is over. The government was about 100 billion for what they did to Black Wall Street. Pay attention, feel me? And all this black on black crime is silly. And all you white people that sit back is guilty. I'm trying to bring the fro back with the black fist, with the black leather jacket on Michael Jackson. 2019 and we still ain't free. How come they painted Jesus white when he looked like me? Why do blacks around the world live in poverty? Why I'm paying taxes for the cops to follow me, to bother me? Why a nigga gotta hit the lottery to make it out this poverty? If it don't bother you, it bothers me. The truth is we don't own shit. You can tell Abraham Lincoln is suck my for all my ancestors in the grave. The truth is they never freed a slave. They just locked us up and made a wage. We're indigenous to Africa and America. Was an African American waking up, but we waking up 400 years of sleeping, 400 years of free labor, nigga. I should be reaching, but I'm an intellect Farrakhan with the copper butt. This nigga's conscious, how the fuck he going number one? Cause I'm the truth with it, let Bruce hit it. I'm a motherfucking psycho, my head got loose screws in it. I'm tired of feeling helpless, America is selfish. If we can't play Michael Jackson, mute Elvis. They about to give Kel 70 years when Harvey Weinstein been raping bitches for years. These the times that we living in, it's all coming out. And the people in power know their time's running out. And yo, God ain't playing with them. Natural disaster. He gave you time to set us free, now it's happening fast. But on the laughter, I'm just running through chapters. This is the aftermath. After blacks fight back and kill all the masters, we gon' unify together, yeah, take over the act. White people OD and leaving babies in traffic. It's a problem now, wasn't a problem then. Remember the crack epidemic gave me Ritalin. Said I had ADHD and threw us all in jail. Mom's OD when I was 6. Y'all could go to hell, no wishing well. Fighting for civil rights, we civilized the nation. Y'all from the Caucasus Mountains, that's why y'all call Caucasians. Show you some Asians that's blacker than the Haitians. First on the planet, then we spread across the nation. Look a little deeper. Buddha got naughty dreads. Master Musa had a lot of bread, a lot of bread. In fact, he was the richest man ever. And they don't mention him never. Oprah a billionaire, Hope is a billionaire. You're both from the projects, why is the buildings there? We got enough wealth to resurrect the ghetto. This group economics take it to another level. We need black cops in black neighborhoods, not white cops that come from other neighborhoods.
Alright, y'all. We gonna pause that up. Peace and love to everybody. King Draco, peace and love. We gonna pause that up because I don't want to start a revolution out this bitch. But peace and love, though. You know, I'm feeling good, though, because I was sick for like 2 days. And I don't, if you know, Capricorns, whatever sign you are, I don't like being sick, and I don't think y'all like being sick. When I'm sick, I don't like it. I really appreciate my health. I really appreciate feeling good. So, you know, I came back, had to rest up for like 2 days. You know what I mean? But now I'm back, baby, and I'm better than I ever been before, baby. You know? So, yeah, y'all can see I'm feeling better all because I'm smiling this shit. Stop making me laugh out this bitch. But, King Draco said, play it again. Before, let's go back one more time. So this song called Reparations, you know? Let's play this back, though. Let's play this back. One time.
Yo, killer hysteria, waking up black America. Cause little Erica don't live like little Erica. We need reparations, we built this mother. Gotta be poor, working for the white man, it's over. The government was about 100 billion for what they did to Black Wall Street. Pay attention, feel me. And all this black on black crime is silly. And all you white people that sit back is guilty. I'm trying to bring the fro back with the black fist, with the black leather jacket on Michael Jackson. 2019 and we still ain't free. How come they painted Jesus white when they look like me? Why do blacks around the world live in poverty? Why I'm paying taxes?
Let me pause some lyrics real quick. So I said 2019 and we still ain't free. How come they painted Jesus white and he looked like me, right? So I said 2019 and we still ain't free, right? So you know the first ships arrived on America's shores. The slave ship arrived in 1619, right? So the Bible said that we were going to slavery for 400 years and nobody would save us, right? So that's why I put 2019. So 1619 plus 400 years is 2019, right? 2019 and we still ain't free. How come they painted Jesus white when he looked like me? Why do blacks around the world live in poverty? Why I'm paying taxes for the cops to follow me and bother me? Why a nigga gotta hit the lottery to make it out this poverty? If it don't bother you, it bothers me. See, the truth is we don't own shit. You could tell Abraham Lincoln to suck my... For all my ancestors in the grave, the truth is they never freed a slave. They just locked us up and made a wage. We're indigenous to Africa in America. So what's an African American? They fucking up, but we waking up. 400 years of sleeping, 400 years of free labor, nigga, we should be reaching. But I'm an intellect, Farrakhan with the cummerbund. This nigga's conscious, how the fuck he going number one? Cause I'm the truth with it, let Bruce hit it. I'm a motherfucking psychic, my head got loose screws in it. But that's just a little bit. I want to get into this reading, and I don't want to piss off a lot of white people with this song. But I do want to wake up a lot of black people with this song, though, you know? Appreciate you, King Draco. I heard your music, too. I'm a fan as well, so. But y'all feel real good. I feel like I died and came back to life or some shit, like. Feel like I could take over the world, baby. I got a new perspective. I came back with a new perspective on life. I said, yo, I'm letting go of all of the bullshit, man. You said, man, fuck that. The truth is the truth, right? So I'm just letting go of all the bullshit, man. I'm letting go of all the trauma in my life, all the drama in my life, rebirth, right? I'm letting go of all. I just said, no more. People have done a lot of shit to me, but no more will they live rent-free in my head. No more will I give them the power. Like they achieved something because they didn't break me. They didn't destroy me. They didn't kill me, you know? So, yeah, that's just mine. And I'm passing that energy all to the collective. Like, yo, you might have a rough story. Your book might have been rough in the end, but your story ain't over. And you can have a beautiful ending, you know? You can have a beautiful ending even if your shit started off rough. Even if it felt like, you know what I mean, it was you against the world. But you can turn your story around. And that's where we going. We moving into the good life, baby. We about to move into my spot. I think I'm about to get a whip. You know? I'm just excited, you know? I'm about to get custody of my kids. Yeah, you know? I'm just excited, man. I don't feel like it's nothing, you know? I'm learning more about myself, you know? I'm a teacher, but I'm also a student, you know? I even told you, like, you know, I'm a Gemini North Node. So, you know, I mean, I was a Sagittarius in my past life. I was like a preacher, a teacher, a philosopher. I traveled the world. That's why I came into this life knowing a lot of shit. But now they want me to learn and speak to the community. And, you know, and honestly, like, I don't make friends like that. And I really like to be cool with being by myself, like literally. Like, I'll be at peace by myself, but they don't want me to do that. They, you know, according to my birth chart, they want me to get out of mango. So now I'm trying. Like when I went to the store, got me my smoothie. Now I'm trying I'm trying my best to talk to people, which is hard. Which is hard because I'm still in the shelter. So I'm around riffraff too. But I'm trying my best to like talk to people more than a head nodder. It was good. You know what I mean? My shit really be like, they're like, what's up, King? I'm like, I mean, now I'm like, how you doing, brother? How you doing, King? Peace, King. Hope everything. How's everything going with you? That's good. Ask people how they doing. Like I'm really learning how to, cause I really don't fuck with human beings. I'm serious. Like how you a human being? And you don't fuck with human beings. First of all, I'm an earth angel. Second of all, I just kind of like gave up on human beings. Like I'm like these motherfuckers is flawed. Like, but I had to break up out of that. So I'm changing. I'm changing my ways, and I might learn something from somebody. So, I ain't gonna be. I'm not gonna be silly. You know what I mean? Certain people don't deserve me talking to. You know, but I'm not gonna treat everybody like they're the same person. Because then that means like these people won. They got me not trusting nothing. So, I could be missing out on great friends and people I could have knew. So So I'm talking to, and when I go to work tomorrow, I don't talk to people at work either. I don't talk to people at work either. So everybody say hi to me, I say hi back, but I don't never make small talk or none of that shit. Motherfuckers don't even know my name because I don't talk. But I'm gonna go to work tomorrow, and I'm gonna talk to people. I'm like, how you doing? How was your weekend? That's great to hear. I'm really working on like being human and shit. I'm so serious. I'm laughing, but I don't know how many people out there that's like me, but I really don't like talk to people like that. And back when I was younger, I met a lot of people. I used to, I know a lot of people, but just life got the life in there. It just made me not trust people. But we breaking out of that though. But hopefully everybody good out there. And I'm about to pull out the cards and see what's going on, baby. What's going on? What's going on? King Draco, how you been? How you been? Hopefully everything going well with you, my brother. He said, let's go. Okay, let's get it. Capricorn, what's going on? All praise to the Most High God, Spirit God's angel. I want to thank you for letting me get better, Lord. I want to thank you. Thank you for the rebirth. Thank you for letting me find out more about myself. Thank you for showing me things that I could change in myself. Thank you for being a great God. What better God than you? Thank you. Thank you for my spiritual gifts. Thank you for all my blessings. Even though, and I thank you for helping me survive all the things that I had to go through. Because without you, I definitely couldn't survive. So, all praise to the Most High God. Shout out to my ancestors, my angels that protect me. I always peace and love. King Juggle said I've been ascending back and shaking back, really focusing on music again. You're an inspiration and never stop. You're the son of God. I appreciate you, bro. You're inspiration. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Mickey Man, remember me. I don't, but thank you for watching. I haven't seen your name up in a while. Keep doing what you're doing, Draco, I'll be in my spot soon, so I'm definitely gonna put out an album. So definitely we definitely should collab on something, you know. I'm waiting till I go into my spot though. That'll be soon though. But yeah. And I definitely I met a videographer out here that's super dope. You know what I mean? That's one thing I was missing from the team was a videographer. Wait, you ain't missed nothing yet. I'm just starting to read it. You ain't missed nothing yet. You ain't missed nothing yet. Alicia, peace and love. Yeah. So, you know, let's see what's going on, Capricorn. What's going on with my Capricorn? Capricorn. What's going on with my Capricorn? What's the message, love? Them sirens. What's going on? What's going on? All right. Recent past to Capricorn. Recent past. Mickey Man. I kind of see where this going, but I'm gonna be delicate with you. Stephanie Carver, peace and love. Peace and love, we love. Alicia, peace and love. So, Mickey Man, you know, I kind of, you know, I'm not going to judge you by your cover. You don't got a face on your channel. You asked me, do I love God? So if you, I feel like, you know, you kind of trolling, but I'm going to give you a chance. You hear the siren, Stephanie Carver, right? But I'm in a good mood, and I'm trying to be more delicate to understand people, right? You asked me, do I love God? Hopefully you just heard me say that prayer. And if you watch all of my readings, all I do is talk about God. So yeah, I'm definitely in love with God. Yeah, definitely, yeah. So yeah, and I'm from Newark. You know what I mean? From Newark, New Jersey, but I live in New York now. So yeah. How about you, Mickey Man? Where are you from? And do you love God? Mickey Man, do you love God? And where you from? Thanks for asking though. And I'm gonna get into this reading, y'all, but I want to take my time to make sure I speak to everybody, and you know, because maybe people, you know, people think I worship the devil or something like that, you know. You say your nose itching, right? Or you feel something coming, right? You said, oh, I'm from Florida, and yes, I do indeed. See, we got something in common, Mickey Man. You from Florida, and you love God, and I love God, and I'm from North. You know what I mean? No matter where you from, we love God. You know. Definitely. Hold on now. Hold on now. Okay. So let's get into this reading. Here we go. First card. Recent past for Capricorn. First card. Four of Wands. Okay. Four of Wands. That's the card of celebrations, gatherings, celebrations. Right. Three of Wands. Two of Wands is planning. Right. We could teach a little bit. Two of Wands is like planning. Right. Three of Wands is putting that plan into action. Four of Wands is reaping the rewards. Right. So that's like celebrations. What we talking about? Page of Cups. Okay. Page of Cups. All right. Page of Cups represent like emotions, right? Uh, Somebody could be a Cancer by a Scorpio. I feel like I don't know why I'm getting this. It's like it's getting this like I feel like I don't know why I'm getting this. Somebody want to give like a housewarming gift. Somebody wants to give like a housewarming gift. Or somebody like wants to come to somebody's house. Somebody could be a Cancer by a Scorpio. You know? I don't know why I'm feeling that. You said I'm a Cap rising, Cancer moon, and Scorpio sun. Okay. All right. And what's your sanctuary, the divine? What's your north node? Do you know your north node? So you're a Scorpio sun, Cancer moon, or Cancer. Okay. So your North Node is in Cancer. So you was a Capricorn in your past life. You was a Capricorn in your past life. Your North Node is in Cancer. You're a Cap rising. Okay, that's the I'm a Cancer. I'm a Capricorn sun. Cancer rising. You're a Cancer moon. I'm a Pisces moon, and you're a Scorpio sun. You real intuitive. I know you real intuitive with all that water up there, with all that water in your sun and your moon. Yeah, I'm getting somebody real magical, right? Um, let's see what's going on. I guess I know. You got to do readings with a Scorpio sun and a Cancer moon. I know you be feeling and seeing and feeling everybody's emotions. So definitely. So the Page of Cups. Mm-hmm. And the Queen of Cups is extremely intuitive too. I don't know why I'm getting is like somebody somebody want to come to somebody's house, or somebody want to invite somebody to it. It's like somebody want to invite somebody to a celebration. Somebody want to come to somebody's house. Somebody might want to give somebody like a housewarming gift. Somebody could be a Cancer by a Scorpio. Somebody could be real intuitive. But tell me more. Tell me more. I'm getting something like that though. Somebody want to come to somebody's house. Someone that want to ask somebody to come to their house. Somebody want to invite somebody to a celebration. You know. Jose Macho said, "You remember Twin Cities Skate, Rain, Dayton Street, Project Broad Street, and Market Street?" No. I know them street names, but no. I wasn't the type to like to go to. I used to go to like Branchbrook Park skating ring, but that was back when I was younger. That's when that shake that ass, girl, get that. That's when like that first came out. I won't tell my age, you know. But shout out to Dayton Street, you know. Um, so yeah, I'm getting like somebody wanna come to somebody's house. Somebody wanna come to somebody's house. Somebody might wanna buy somebody like a housewarming gift, or somebody might want to invite somebody to a celebration, something like that. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Oh, we popping out. We got the Hermit. Okay. We got the Hermit. So this Virgo energy. Virgo energy. The Hermit, you know, stated themselves. The Hermit goes on top of the hill. That's you, Stephanie Carver. Shout out to my Virgos. The Hermit goes on top of the mountain and introspection and get downloads from the Most High God and from the spirit world, right? And then they come back down off the mountain and tell the collective what they was told, right? So what's at the bottom of the deck? Two of Swords. So somebody cut somebody off. Somebody ghosted somebody. In the present, somebody feel like somebody got ghosted. Somebody cut somebody off and they're in hermit mode. Somebody cut somebody off and they're in hermit mode. So somebody like ghosted somebody. See, Two of Swords? Somebody ghosted somebody. See the Two of Swords? Two of Swords is like a stalemate, right? Right? And then you got the Hermit. Or, you know, somebody could be like in two different minds. And they're in hermit mode trying to figure something out. Somebody was immature and somebody cut somebody off. Somebody ghosted somebody. That's what I'm getting. Somebody went Houdini. Somebody ghosted somebody. Right? Somebody ghosted somebody. Right? So, somebody might want to apologize. Somebody might want to invite somebody to a celebration. Somebody ghosted somebody. So it went from the recent past, somebody like want to make a gesture to come to somebody's house or celebrations or something like that. But then somebody cut somebody off and ghosted somebody. So what the hell is going on? You know? What's going on? Right? Right? So somebody ghosted somebody in there. Somebody could be a Virgo, Aquarius, with Gemini energy. Right? Somebody could be Aquarius. Somebody ghosted somebody. Okay. Oh, you talking about the funeral. You left early and didn't go. Okay. 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 Right. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. So did you go and leave early or you never went? King Draco said I ghosted a Virgo 2 years ago. Thought she was your twin flame, huh? Somebody ghosted somebody. That's crazy because the number 2 right there too. Right? So somebody ghosted somebody. Right? Somebody could have offered somebody to come to their house. Something about somebody offering to come to somebody's house or offering to come to a celebration, but then somebody ghosted somebody. What the? So somebody ghosted somebody, and what happened after somebody ghosted somebody? King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. What about it? 10 of Pentacles. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is an independent energy. It's like you got money and you living like a luxurious life. 10 of Pentacles is like long-term success where you could give like to the whole family. Right? So 10 of Pentacles and to the King of Swords. Now I'm getting Alicia Event said, when is a good time to practice dark magic? Never. Never. You got to understand, when you practice in dark magic, what are you saying? I never do dark magic. The word dark magic, just listen to what you're saying. Not judging you, but that's how people ruin their own lives. That's how Atlantis got destroyed. That's how Atlantis got destroyed. Beings that had superpowers, right? And they start using their powers for evil. And it brought Atlantis to an end. And we down here on planet Earth doing the same thing. People doing black magic, attacking people. You said, what if they violated a child? If they violated a child, Unfortunately, somebody violated a child of mine, I'm catching the body. I'm just telling you straight up. It ain't no way for me to put that. If somebody violated a child of mine, I'm killing them. I'm just telling you straight up. And I hate to say that on YouTube, but if somebody do something sexually to one of my kids, I'm putting some money on their head. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna make sure they never able to do. I'm gonna actually, if it's a man, I'm cutting this shit off. It's gonna be brutal. I'm gonna make sure they never be able to do that shit to nobody else. Um, Alicia Yvette said, and I don't take my what I'm saying because I don't want to be responsible for somebody actually doing that. You know, um, Alicia Yvette, did somebody molest your child? Did somebody molest your child? And while we talking about a child being molested, I just heard a plane go above my head. So that's kind of like confirmation. Um, that's kind of confirmation that God see all, and God gonna handle that shit anyway. You said you contacted the police. Okay. Do you got a little boy or a little girl? Do you got a little boy or you got a little girl? I did just hear that plane go over my head. So it's almost like he said your son loves planes. So you got a son that was molested, right? King Jericho said, I believe in a balanced and just God. I step for the Most High, but I got demons under my feet as well. Okay? And I don't want to get too graphic. You got a little boy that was molested by another man. Like, um, I don't want to get graphic, but I wanna. Okay, did did he penetrate your son? Did he actually penetrate your son? Or did he make your son do something to him? And that'd be my last question because I know that's a little graphic. It's probably hard to even talk about. And I'm gonna actually pull some cards on this. He said, I'm finna do it, right? Um, did did he penetrate your son? He said, I think so, but it's not what Saul. You said, I think so. I mean, My son has bad dreams and holds his behind. Come on, man. Um, Alicia Yvette, how old is your son? How old is your son? You saw him rubbing him while your son was asleep. And he's 4 years old. See, it's niggas like this that they need the worst to happen to them though. Like, was this a boyfriend of yours? Was this a boyfriend of yours? Alicia, was this a boyfriend of yours? I caught his ass. Now he trying to say I'm crazy. It's your husband. But it's like, is your husband your son's father? Or this is somebody else you moved on with? Is your husband your son's father? You say you caught his ass. Now he trying to say I'm crazy and say he was going to get my kids taken away. How could he get your kids taken away? Oh, this is your son's father. So it's a father, you say, that tried to molest his own son. Show me this father. And you pregnant now. Show me this, you said you practice hoodoo. Okay. I don't wanna break your heart. I don't wanna make nothing worse than what it is, but I do gotta keep it real with you. You said yes with another son. Okay. I just wanna keep it real with you. Were you practicing hoodoo? Have you ever practiced hoodoo before this happened? Be honest with me. Have you ever practiced hoodoo before this happened? So, okay. Now look, I'm not judging you. Don't think that I'm judging you. I'm not, but I'm keeping it real with you. This is why I never practice black magic, right? Because when you practice black magic, you open up the door. It always backfires on you. It always comes back to you, right? Because you got to play with the devil to do hoodoo. You got to play with evil spirits to do hoodoo or to do voodoo. And there's nothing honest about an evil spirit, and the devil is a liar. Right? So once you open up the door to that evilness, it comes back in the form of a husband molesting a son. It comes back in the form of shit like that. You say hoodoo is not black magic. Okay. So now I could be, since I don't practice this stuff, when you say hoodoo, can you tell me what hoodoo is? When you're doing hoodoo, are you talking to God? Are you talking to angels? Right? I honor my ancestors too. Right? So when you do okay, King Draco said it's not black magic, it's different. Stephanie Carver said, yes, it is, it's black magic. You said hoodoo is root work. Okay, and Alicia Vest said, yes, I'm talking to God. Okay. So when you talk to God, are you asking God, you said you do protection work. And actually, you know what's crazy? Is that I heard about you this morning. I heard about you through another reader this morning. So it's meant to be, what time is it on the clock? 9:07. That break down to number 16. 16 break down to number 7. I'm a 7th baby. 7 is God's number. I heard about you this morning through another reader. It said, it ain't about what I think. Like I said, I'm here to learn. I heard about you this morning though, through another reader. It said, somebody wants to come towards you, right? But you might think, it said this person is powerful, but you might think they scared that you might think that they evil for some of the practices that they do, right? And 808 break down to 16 too, right? And 16 break down to number 7, which is God's number, which is the spiritual number. So Stephanie Carver said hoodoo is black magic, right? Hold on. See how that light went off though? As soon as I said black magic, it's like kind of telling us, you know, it's kind of telling us that I don't want to disrespect nobody's belief system, right? But, okay, when you do root work, you ask for abundance, right? But, all right, Change Michael, the ancestors are here, right? Let's see. Let's ask the cards. Alicia Yvette said she don't know nothing. Okay. Now, I don't want us to be disrespectful towards nobody, right? I want us all, because I think we all like respecting each other. King Draco said, who is a spiritual being that's out of this world. Stephanie Carver is a spiritual being that's out of this world. You are too, right? So nobody's disrespecting nobody, right? So don't feel disrespected, right? Let's see, what do God think about hoodoo? All praise to the Most High God. What do you think about hoodoo? Okay. What do you think about hoodoo? Something about somebody's hand. Something about somebody's hand. This is the left hand. Something about this part of the hand. Because this is hurting right now. Something about this hand right here. Something about the left hand. Something about the left hand in this area. Somebody got pain in their left hand. Okay. What do God think about hoodoo? What do the Most High God think about hoodoo? They go to hand of God, right? They go to hand of God, right? That's a sword. And the high priestess. The high priestess is somebody intuitive. So that's somebody that go in and out the spirit realm and the earthly realm. That's intuitive, right? You said the hand he touched him with. Okay. So that's the high priestess that's giving the truth. That's God giving the truth to a high priest. Right? Let's keep going. Look at that. We got the judgment card out here. That's the high priest that's giving the sword of truth. So that's the high priest. He giving me the download straight from source. You see that? God is giving me, as right now I'm acting as the high priest, right? The sword of truth. So he's giving me the sword of truth, right? Right? Let's see why judgment is out here. Why is judgment out here though? And then you hear the sirens. Hear that? It's almost like he blowing that horn. You hear that? Tell me y'all heard that horn blow. Okay. They already saying like, I'm not being funny or nothing, you know? But maybe we say that come from the ancestors, right? You hear that? They calling judgment on that. I'm just being honest. They calling judgment on that. Right? Right? And I'm not judging you, Alicia Yvette. Like a lot of us, you know, certain things we do, we almost saying that we don't believe in God. If I'm lighting candles and I'm telling the ancestors, please go body this motherfucker for me, because they did something heinous, it's almost like, why am I asking the ancestors to do anything to somebody when God already said don't touch my anointed? When God already said don't touch my anointed, I don't got to tell God what to do. And if my ancestors and my spirit guides is watching over me, they already seen what happened. They don't need my assistance. Touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. So that means God see all anyway. So he already see if somebody trying to do somebody some harm. So I don't gotta light no candles. I don't got to do no dances. I don't really got to do none of that, right? I really, I don't want to disrespect. And then we talk about, yeah, but Alicia Yvette, I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to judge you. I feel like you shouldn't do that. I feel like you shouldn't, even if he doing it, right? Because it's going to backfire, right? I feel like you shouldn't do it. I feel like you should talk to God and you read cards, pull some cards on Hoodoo. Pull some cards on it. Ask God to talk to you and see what cards you get. Because you don't want to do something that's going to bring damnation to you. You know? But all the signs is here, though. You know? They saying no. Why are you saying no? Why are you saying no to Hoodoo? And let me tell you something. Okay? Well, let me be here to tell you. Right? Alicia Yvette, I can't make this shit up. People want to try to kill me. People would try to blow my daughter up, blame my daughter in the car. Motherfuckers done lied on court and took my son away from me. You know? Well, I've been through a lot of shit, right? But nobody got away with nothing. Nobody got away with nothing. The baby mother that lied on me and took my son, right? And the grandmother showed up in court and lied on me and they took my son. You know, God is just. You know, her son died and her mother died in the same month. Her son overdosed and her mother died both in the same month. If that's not justice, I don't know what to tell you. You lied and took my son, and then God took your son off this earth. And your mother. So it took your mother and your son off the earth in the same month. I can't name nobody that has done something to me that they got away with it. Sometimes you gotta, now, with this Sean Wolford, peace and love, now with this molesting of your son, first of all, we want to make sure, so second of all, let's get to this. So why is God calling judgment? God, why are you calling judgment on Hoodoo? And let me tell you something. It say what you said, this is what the ancestors practice. But how don't we know? You said you just said body? Hold up. I'm confused. I just said body. How you know that the ancestors was right? How you know that the ancestors was right? Right? Because remember, I started this reading off talking about Atlantis. And Atlantis, people was psychic like me, psychic like you, had spiritual gifts, was magical beings, telepathic, healers, right? And they start using their powers for evil. And it brought Atlantis to an end. Because they were using their powers for evil. So how we know that our ancestors were correct on what they were doing? Right? Tell me why judgment on Hoodoo? Why is judgment out here on Hoodoo? The King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Two of Wands is like planning. making plans. The King of Pentacles is like somebody that's wealthy. The Ten of Swords. And then you hear the sirens outside. You see the Ten of Swords. I'm not saying you're not a light worker. I'm gonna get off this subject because it's touchy, but me personally, I don't practice none of that stuff. If you do, it's all love, you know. But I just think it opened up the door for other shit to happen, you know. Well, let's see. Did the father actually molest the son? Did his father actually molest his son? Did this father actually molest his son? Virgo energy. We looking within. And somebody wise. That somebody on the mountain go to themselves. And we looking within and we getting answers. Did he actually molest his son? Seven of Swords. Yes. Yes. That's somebody sneaking doing something. That's somebody sneaking doing something. When they think nobody is looking. 7 and 9, you got the number 16 again. Somebody a Scorpio. Okay. That's a yes, though. That is a yes. He did something he wasn't supposed to do. That's somebody sneaking doing something. Probably in the middle of the night. That's somebody sneaking doing some shit. I don't know if somebody a Libra or a Virgo or a Gemini. And even now, if I put this sword with this sword, that's somebody trapped in their head, overwhelmed. Look, I'm not here to, you know, if you do hoodoo, that's what you know. I'm just not gonna do it, you know. I don't think God. He said I was asleep and woke up while he was doing it. Okay. So you reported him to the police, right? You reported him to the police, right? You reported him to the police. Did the police come and arrest him? And if did the police come and arrest him? Because if you saw him doing it, even if your son can't talk about it right now, and then you got to have your son checked out. He needs to go to a doctor and get checked out, check his rectum, check his body for marks, for proof, right? You said, okay, so did the police arrest him? Did the police arrest him? Okay. I mean, it's fucked up that there's people out here like that. They have to investigate. So the truth gonna come out. And if anything was done to your son, when they investigate your son's body, it'll show. And that's fucked up though. And and you know, that kind of threw the mood off though. But it's people out here going through real shit. This is why. This is why I talk about my baby mother moving strangers in around my daughter. Because it's shit like this, you know. But it's even more fucked up when somebody do that shit to their own child. So they have to investigate. The truth gonna come out. The truth gonna come out. You know. Yeah, I ain't even had to pull no cards because I heard about this conversation that we had when I was taking a shower this morning. I read a whole reading about this. He said I had a Ziploc bag with my son's underwear in it, and now it's missing. I forgot to put it in my purse. Have you ever seen have you ever seen like any discharge in your son's underwear? Like in the back? I'm guessing that's why you got his underwear in a Ziploc bag. Cause maybe he had like discharge coming out his backside. Look at the light going off again. Let there be light. Let there be light. No. Okay. Okay. Um. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're going through that. I'm definitely gonna keep you in my prayers. You know. And I feel sorry for anybody that gotta go through that. Some weird ass people out here. And um. Yeah. Look, that's my time, y'all. I'm gonna take it down. Um. Get ready for work tomorrow. That did kind of dim my mood. I ain't gonna lie, that shit dim my mood. Like if y'all don't know, I'm a Pisces moon. Like Michael Jackson was a Pisces moon, and no matter what the fuck they say about Michael Jackson, I know Michael Jackson ain't never touched no kid being a Pisces moon. We love kids, you know, and I just hate any kids being harmed, especially by a fucking adult that's supposed to know better. So that kind of set in my mood that it's a little boy that possibly walking around, you know. So everybody enjoy their night and be blessed out there. And thanks for sharing your story, Alicia. And I'll keep you on my prayers. And sorry that you're going through that, all right? Peace and love, y'all. One.